coming to you live like I do every night, every day, on the heart of your computer. That's a line from a song. I don't know, can't think now of the title of the song. Coming to you live like I do every night on the heart of your radio. Play a little sad, play a little glad, and a few old cheating songs. Yeah, that song. I'm not on here to sing. Here to share a little bit of my bookish life. So, hoping that we have some friends who will be able to join us. Generally, we have this discussion in the morning, but today was a little bit of a different schedule day. Had a little program that I had to attend to in the middle of the day. So, went out for a walk this morning and just spent a lot of time outdoors, spent a lot of time doing other things. So, my schedule is a little bit different. But I wanted to come on here and just chat books with you for a little while. So I'm here now, hoping some of the friends will be able to join me. I know some people watch this later in the replay, so waiting for some friends to join, but we're going to get started chatting books. I have a package that just came in. When we came home, I went to pick up my daughter, came home, and I found this bookish package waiting for me. And I don't know exactly what it is because sometimes I get offered book packages and I say yes without thinking. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Sometimes I get book packages offered to me and I don't do too much research on them because I want to check them out. And even when I do the research, sometimes I forget what it is that I have said yes to. So this is the package that came and I haven't yet read this. I saw a word like fiendish. Is that the word? Fiendishly. So I know that this is something active. Thriller, mystery, suspense, crime fiction. I don't know, but we're going to find out together. This package came in from Hachette Books. So I am very excited to be working with Hachette because a lot of my book packages come from two main publishers. I get books from Akashic Books in New York and Penguin Random House also in New York. But I'm very excited to be getting books from, oh no, I also get books through a tour company, TLC Book Tours, and I'm going to show you a book that they sent me that I'm going to be talking about later today. But they're not a publishing company. A lot of the books that they send me to preview or review are books that were published through small publishing companies. Some of them are like Christian books. The background noise, if you hear things, lots of things in the background, that's my daughter. She's not usually home when we do these videos, but she's here today. So this is the book. There is something, not just the book. So here's what it is. Oh, got a little pen. Oh, I love this. I love this. This is how I like to get pens. It's soft. It's not soft. It's smooth. And there is absolutely no, I was wrong. I was gonna say that there's no logo or anything on it, but there is. It's just really minimal. It says St. Jude's Hospital, London. Okay. Anyway, this is an orange book. So this is the book. I usually let you see it first. So right now I've covered up the screen so I can't see it, but I do know it is blurbed by some big names. This is A Particularly Nasty Case by Adam Kay. Author of the international bestseller, This Is Going to Hurt. Okay, so here's the synopsis. A chaotic, well, this is the description first. Description first says, a chaotic young doctor might be the only person who can catch a killer in this deathly funny and brilliantly original debut mystery. So it's a mystery. And here's the first paragraph of the synopsis. When his toxic medical director dies of a heart attack, fellow doctor Ethan Rose smells foul play. Nobody else does, though, including some quite crucial players like the police and the medical examiner. So Ethan vows to uncover the truth himself. So it is a mystery, and it came with a pen, but you don't expect me to write in the book, right? So what else did the publishers send me? They sent me a little notepad that looks like a prescription. But on the prescription, it says list of murder suspects. What is that? How did you get it so flat?
I don't know.
What did you put it in? How did you press it out?
I use my rolling pin.
Oh,
It's so smooth.
that's
And
beautiful.
I use my great spatula to flip it.
Okay, I love it. So it is a prescription. It's a prescription notepad. The prescription is list of murder suspects. And this is the author's, no, this is the main character's name, the main character who's the doctor. And this is his hospital that he works at, St. Jude's Hospital. So that's why the pen comes from St. Jude Hospital. So one of the blurbers is Denise Mina. She says, this is a filthy treat of a book. The book went on sale. No, the book is going on sale this coming Tuesday, September 16th. No, that's not Tuesday. That is, it is Tuesday, right? Yesterday was the 9th. Okay. So the book goes on sale next Tuesday. Ethan Rose. Okay. Yeah, so this came from Little Brown and Company and Hachette Books. Now, Hachette is the publisher, and Little Brown and Company is their imprint, or is it the other way around? In any case, I'm so happy to have this. I will be reading this hopefully very soon, so I can tell you more about it. Very, very excited. Other things that came in today. Went on a long walk and found a little free library. I knew that it was there. It's a little free library that is in a schoolyard. So it's right as you go through the gate of the school. So I saw it on the little free library, on the little free library app. Hi friends, thank you so much for joining. If you can, please give the video a thumbs up so it kind of boosts the engagement and the video gets recommended to other people. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please, would love to have you come back. Subscribe to get notifications so you'll know when I do these lives. We are trying to do them very regularly these days because I have just got a lot of bookish stuff to share with you and can't seem to be able to sit down and make a proper video. So these lives are the best that I can do right now. So anyway, I was out this morning for a walk and I stopped at a little free library, and the tagline for the little free library says, take a book, share a book. I didn't have a book with me because it wasn't planned. I didn't plan for my walking route to actually be there, but I was feeling a little stressed. And so I knew that stopping at the little free library would give me something of a distraction, which I just need right now. So I stopped there and I took a book and a couple of magazines, but I didn't have anything to leave. So I'm going to be going back. But the reason that I didn't rush to go back like this afternoon is because I need to plan the books that I put in the little free library. So this little free library, and if you're not familiar with the little free library, because not everyone is, it is in the United States. I'm not sure if it is something that is organized in other parts of the world, but across the United States, there are these little boxes, and I think the company called Little Free Library has put some boxes in different neighborhoods, but other people, book lovers, libraries, schools, organizations can create a little box, a little kiosk, a little bookshelf that's enclosed, and you can put books in, and you can have it listed with the little free library. So they'll give you an actual serial number for your kiosk, so it can be added to the app and people can go onto the Little Free Library app and see where the nearest Little Free Library is that they can go and find books for themselves or be able to share books with other people. Okay, yes, I do, but can you show me after this? Those are for me.
You like them?
Thank you so much. I love them.
They turned out great.
Okay, do you want me to show the friends?
Yeah.
Okay. These are some little cookies
We're Play-Doh.
made out of Play-Doh because we just came back from an event where we got some Play-Doh.
I got lots of Play-Doh.
Lots of Play-Doh. Okay.
I have purple.
You're about to be told about Play-Doh.
And the blue. See this side.
Okay, thank you.
Let's crumble it up.
I will come to play with you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. So, this little free library that I went to today is, I think, managed by the school, or at least the books that are in there are accessible to students who go to this high school. So the books that were there, high school or middle school, I'm not sure, but the books that were there seem to be appropriate for children. And so I just need to make sure that any book that I put in that little free library is also appropriate for children. So I found this one. I was so excited to see it. Kaysen Calendar is from the United States Virgin Islands, which is a Caribbean country, or it is a United States territory in the Caribbean, so it is part of the Caribbean. So Kaysen Calendar is a Caribbean author, and I was just so excited to see it because I haven't read anything from Kaysen Calendar before. And the author currently lives in the United States. His books are widely available here, which I love. So this is King and the Dragonflies, and I think it is middle grade appropriate, if I'm not mistaken. And he previously won. Kaysen Calendar is a National Book Award winner for Hurricane Child. No, I got that all wrong. Kaysen Calendar is a Stonewall Book Award winner for Hurricane Child. This book, King and the Dragonflies, won the National Book Award. That's so exciting. So it also has the Coretta Scott King Award for Peace, Nonviolent Social Change, and Brotherhood. So excited. Yes, what's up?
I want to see another color.
Okay. Here's another color for the Play-Doh. All right. Can you please,
The light pink.
can you turn down the video over there? All right. Thank you so much.
I got it open.
Yes, wonderful. So I'm going to be reading this soon and telling you about it, hopefully. It is, like I said, middle grade, scholastic print, and it's just about 260 pages. So 260 middle grade read pages. So looking forward to that. Other things that I found in the little free library were these magazines, and they are of different themes, but they mostly promote diversity, I think. So this one is a comic book about Olada Equiano, who I've been trying to read this book about this historical figure for a while, and I'm just so excited to now have it in graphic form.
Peachy pink.
Graphic form, Olada Equiano's story.
Peachy
Yes,
pink.
thank you. Okay.
It's pretty.
Then this one is the history of Africa and the diaspora, the revolution that gave birth to Haiti. I'm so excited to have these because these are some very important Haitian figures being discussed here. Haitian Revolution in graphic form. A few days ago, I posted a list of books that I recommend from Caribbean countries, Caribbean authors, and someone asked me about more books that talk about Caribbean history, not just novels or historical fiction, actual history, and I don't have as many recommendations as I would like, so I'm always looking for more material about the Caribbean. So I was very excited to find this. And then this is the third one. This is Recognized Civics for All Groups, and this is also graphic format, and it is showcasing I'm not sure if these are I'm not sure if these are historical figures. I imagine that they are. This is I feel like one of these is John Lewis. This looks like John Lewis. But no, I don't think so. Polly Murray.
Mommy, look. She paints it.
Beautiful, Billy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out who these characters or who these historical figures that are being recognized in these books are. But I'm just so excited to have them, because I think it's very important sometimes to have the history that we want our children to learn be in a format that's accessible to them. Graphic format just makes the book feel a little bit more accessible, especially for younger readers. So I was very excited to see these. And so I am going to now think about what books I can find to replace these in the little free library. I don't think they specifically have to be children's books, but at least something that would be appropriate in all respects for younger readers. So I was very excited to find these, and they're brand new. These are in brand new condition. There were I posted the video on TikTok where I actually showed what I got from the little free library as I was picking it up. So if you'd like to see what the little free library contents actually look like, it was a stack of magazines, like a stack of these, a stack of these, and a stack of these. There were maybe 10 or more of each issue. So it's not like I was depriving anyone. So it was obvious that like these, whatever organization was stacking the little free library had gotten an entire package. And so they had multiple copies to share. So I don't think I was taking anything like taking candy from a baby. I don't think I was doing that. I was just very excited to see these. And so I had to take them home. When we're finished using those, I don't know, they may even become ephemera for one of my journals. So before I tell you about the other book that I'm going to discuss, I must tell you about a project that I'm hoping to start. And I shared it yesterday on TikTok, and I may share it later today or tomorrow on Instagram, maybe on YouTube Shorts as well, because I made this little video, and I will make another or subsequent ones where I discuss it in a little bit more detail. Hi, my cozy little library. Good afternoon. So I'm wanting to start this journaling project, and I've seen other people talk about it. So this is not an original idea, but I do want to kind of fine tune it for myself to represent me and people I think who would like some of the things that I like. So there is this journal project that is popular now, where it's called the Sisterhood of the Traveling Journals. So we have a group of participants, and it could be however many. And it's building on the idea of the book Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, but journal style. So instead of clothes that people are sharing with each other, it's you start a journal and you make a spread, you put something in it that is personal to you, but also something that you're comfortable sharing with other people. And after you've finished completing it, then you send it to the next person in the chain. And what I would be doing would be getting maybe 10 or 12 participants. I'm thinking 12 participants. So myself and 11 others. And I'm starting it with women. Starting it with women because I want it to be something that reflects womanhood, sisterhood. So each person in the chain would purchase a journal and create that first spread that reflects them. And after some time, however long, however much time we decide that we'll give each person, a week or a few days, whatever it is, we'll mail it, we'll send it to the next person in the chain. And the person who was ahead of us in the chain would send their book to us. So we'd have a brand new spread to start on, a brand new book to create another spread, maybe the same or similar, or something that reflects another part of you. So, what I was thinking is that people from different places or different phases of life would be able to contribute to it. And so each book would be. Thank you. Thank you. But when you come, yeah, we don't want to. Is that all right? So you come and you show me, and I'll take it. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Is it like this? Is it another ice cream? Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it. I love you.
20 minutes and 34 seconds.
Yes, that's how long we've been on here already.
Oh.
So, I'm thinking that the journals would represent different parts of our lives. And so each spread that you make would not be the same, but it could be if that's how you decide to do it. In any case, I started thinking about it a couple of days ago, and so I shared a post on TikTok where I was inviting other people to participate. And so far I have a couple of people who have said they'd like to join, but I'm opening it up to other people because it's something that I'd really like to do. Originally, when I thought about it, I thought about opening it up or limiting it to people from different countries, so we would have ideally 12 different countries represented. But just because people, even if we get people, all 12 people living in one country, doesn't mean that we all have the same background. So it'd be interesting to see just how people represent, because that's not something that I think I would need to stipulate. People are all different. So I'm just really interested. I'd really like to get this project started. I've never participated in another one. I saw it. I saw someone advertising it, and I thought it would be something that I would like to do, but I would like to kind of do it on my terms, which is why I'm starting a project for myself. So let me know if you're interested in that, and I could definitely send you more information, or I could direct you to my TikTok page, where my TikTok account, where you can see what I shared already. And I'll be making future videos where I discuss it in a little bit more detail. So that's a journaling project that I am hoping to start very soon. And a journal is a book, so I think it's quite appropriate that I talk about it here, right? So, other bookish things that are happening today. I'm going to be talking about this book on Instagram later today. This is a Bible, a storybook Bible, which shows Bible stories with diverse characters. I love that
Mommy.
concept. What's up?
Green.
That's beautiful.
Green squelchy.
Green squelchy. So if you are a Bible scholar, if you like reading books or Bible stories to children, then this one is going to be interesting to get into. It says it's the story of God's big diverse family. So it's definitely showcasing that, all the people of the world, all the peoples of the world can be represented in the Bible, that you don't have to have a specific background to be included in Bible stories. And so I love that the pictures are very different. So the pictures show people of different ethnic backgrounds, like different cultural expressions. And the pictures are also just like really, really interesting. So I'm going to be talking about this one on Instagram later. And this one was a gift from the tour company that I mentioned earlier, TLC Book Tours. So they sent me this one. It was originally published by Tyndale Publishing Company. Like, these pictures are just, they're gorgeous. The artwork is gorgeous. I love it. And there are lots of colored pictures in here. Like, there's a lot of artwork that is not, like, I don't know how you feel about taking things out to reuse. Like, how do you feel about taking pictures out of a book like this to reuse? Make prints, make postcards, that kind of thing. But I think that this would be perfect, perfect pictures to share. Like sometimes, sometimes you have a book and it just sits on a shelf and nobody's reading it. Whereas if you took it apart and shared it with all the people, then everyone would have something that they could just love. So yeah, look at the little pictures of the children celebrating the diversity of family, God's family, the story of God's big diverse family. So this one is by Esau Macaulay. That's the author's name. And aside from the artwork, the stories they're more paraphrase of the Bible than actual biblical text. So a little bit of interpretation and storytelling instead of just Bible text, because this is definitely appropriate for smaller, younger readers. Green jelly? Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Looks like a jello mold. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mommy, that.
Okay. So thank you so much for being here today.
Looks like a jello mold.
Yes, it does. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining in today, spending a little time with me discussing books, the books that are on my radar, the books that are on my radar or on my shelf today. This one came in from the publishers, A Nasty Case by Adam Kay. I usually show you, when I do a book haul, I usually show you the author's picture. I don't know why. I wasn't thinking today. My mind's not right. So that's the author right there. He's a British author. And this one is blurbed by Chris Whitaker, who this morning I was having a conversation with someone who mentioned that they were at a book festival and they were waiting to see Chris Whitaker, but I don't remember what happened, if the author didn't come. I don't remember, but the person that I was talking to, they didn't actually get a chance to see Chris Whitaker, even though they had been waiting at this book festival, and they were kind of disappointed about that. And then these magazines, one, two, three of them that have to do a little bit with diversity and Caribbean history, African diaspora. Those, as well as this one, came from the little free library this morning. And this is the author's picture. This is Case and Calendar. And this one is King and the Dragonflies. And I'm very excited to read that because Caribbean author. And then this one, which is God's Colorful Kingdom Storybook Bible. 1 second, love, 1 second. The Story of God's Big Diverse Family, written by Esau Macaulay and illustrated by Rogerio Coelho. I'm so excited to have these. So those are the books that came in recently. 2 books that I got, 3 magazines that I got, and 1 book that I'm going to be discussing later that I've had for a few days but haven't talked to you about it here before. What's up?
Doesn't this look like a Ritz cookie wrapper?
Reese's.
Reese's cookie
Yeah, it looks like
wrapper?
a Reese's peanut butter cup. Yeah, it does.
Detail-y.
It is very detailed.
Baboon! Hi!
Okay. 1 minute before she comes back. We had an agreement. That she was going to stay over there and I was going to stay over here. But I think the terms of our agreement have changed. I'm also reading. I'm still reading.
Mommy, do you want to see something we can do with the Ritz?
Okay, but can I talk to you after I finish talking to the friends? Oh, you joined them together and made, what's that?
A muffin. A jelly
It does
cup.
look like a jelly cup. Okay. I'm still reading this one that I was talking about in the live yesterday.
What?
So I don't have too much more that I can share with you though, because I think I told you yesterday that I had told you what I could from the beginning of the book without spoiling the rest of it. But yeah, I'm still interested in it. I'm still reading it. We'll talk more about that later. So yeah, let me know what you've been reading. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. so we can boost the engagement and get the video recommended to other viewers. And I will see you tomorrow. I don't have too much more bookish news to share with you. And since my daughter is home, I'll go spend some time with her, do all the Play-Doh playing that we need to do before it is time for homework and bed. So, thank you so much for joining. I will see you tomorrow. And I hope you guys are finding some great books to read and enjoy, that you patronize your libraries, whether it is a little free library if you have access to one, or your local public library, or thrift shops. I just heard like the most interesting thing about public access libraries. Like, I know there is open, what would you call it? Is it a bookstore? It's not a bookstore, because a store indicates that you purchase. I know that there's this experience available in Bryant Park in Manhattan, in New York City. I know that there is an opportunity for you to go to Bryant Park on a certain time during the summer and get free books to read. And you could take them home with you, like they're yours. You go and you choose them and they're yours to keep. But I just heard that there's a store in Philadelphia somewhere, and I saved the post because I'm going to share it with my husband so we can plan a trip around it. There is a place in Philadelphia, I think it's called Free People or something. I might be mixing up two stories, but it's a place where you can go and all the books inside the store are free. And you can take as many as you like, and you can take them home and they're yours. And the question that I asked the person who shared the information was, do you have to be a resident of this community or even the state in order to participate? And the person said, no, it is free to anyone. So I'm going to look up a little bit more of that information. I'm going to start planning a trip around it because, yeah. And the books were like really great condition. There were some of them new books, some of them popular books. I don't know where the books came from, but it doesn't matter. We're talking about a bookstore where you don't have to pay. Because, I go to the library. I go to the library a lot. Last week, when I was thinking about this impromptu trip to Jamaica, I returned all the books that I had out from the library except for one that I checked out for my daughter, and it just got kind of lost in the shuffle, so it's still here. But all the other books that I had from the library, yes, love, it's gorgeous.
I know.
Do they have a smell? Ouch. Do they have a smell?
What does it smell like?
Yeah, it smells like grape.
Smells like grapes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Last week, I returned all the library books that I had. So books that I had reserved from the library because I need to read them for the BookTube prize, and taken them home. Some of them had taken a while to actually get to me. And I took them all back to the library. And so now I'm trying to get those books back urgently. But the thing about library books is that, I mean, you're limited. My limit is large enough that I don't have to worry too much. I could check out 50 books from my library. And my daughter also has a card, so she could also check out 50 books from the library. So together we could have 100 books out from the library at any one time. So the limit is not a problem for me. It's just that you have to return the books. And if you're a mood reader like me, sometimes the book comes to you and you're not ready to read it right now. You want to kind of put it aside. But if it's a library book, at some point you have to make a decision. Is it the right time to read it, or am I going to return it to the library? So getting books from other sources that are mine to keep for as long as I want them is still insanely exciting to me. So yeah, that's what's on my mind, on my bookish mind today. So let me know in the comments if you're watching this later as a playback, or if you want to leave it in the comments right now. Let me know what you've been reading and what you're looking forward to reading next. If you have little free libraries close to you, or places where you can go and get books that you can take home and they're yours forever, let me know. What's the book that you have acquired most recently? Would love to know that. So yeah, you know what mine are. You know what mine's are. This one and this one and this one and yesterday this one. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with our more regular time. So sometime in the middle of the day is when I intend to be on here for a lunchtime live. So thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Go ahead and like the video before you go, before you disconnect. Go ahead and like the video, please. Boost the engagement. Leave a comment if you are so inclined, so that other people will get recommended the video and they can, share these bookish treats with us and also be notified when we come back on tomorrow. So thank you so much for being here, and we'll talk tomorrow. Gotta get my thumbnail.